I'm Johnny and this is my YouTube channel. So this is an unboxing video and I'm so excited. It's a gargantuan box, as you can see. So as you know, I'm very lethal with a knife. So I'm going to put you on pause while I take it out of this box. So it's a box within a box. As you can see, it's a sewing machine. So I'll put you on pause again while I take it out of the box. Right, so I've just took it out of all the packaging. This is it's got a, what do you call it? It's got a case, a plastic case on it. So I'll just take this off. Me other three sewing machines haven't got a plastic case on it, it's just like a little fabric thing. Very excited. Because this is an electronic one and the other ones are just manual ones. They've been very good to me over the years, but I just thought I needed an upgrade. Just get you out. Oh, that's in. Right there. So it had a lot of these annoying sticky things on, but you need that for transportation because it holds everything together so it doesn't break during transport. So what I got in the box, I got the just got the lead, kettle lead. I got the presser foot. What else did I get? Oh yes, I got this, let's take it out of the packaging. This is just to show you all the stitches that it does. I've been wanting to get into that, embroidery stitches and things on a sewing machine. I'll have to read the instructions, but I've seen it on Eclipse. It goes on there somehow and it clips onto here, onto the top of the sewing machine. But I'll look at that later. Then you get all the bump, the instructions. Move that out a bit more. And I'm going to read these thoroughly because I'm terrible with instructions. Never usually read them. So the tells you. Oh, by the way, I never told you what kind of machine it is. It's a Brother Innovis A150. That's it. It's amazing. I've been doing reviews for about a week on different machines that were suitable for me. I wanted like loads of features on, and the features that would make my life easier for me. First looked at was on a Jamon, so I pronounce it Jamon machine, and that was £639. So I looked and I seen Brother, and I liked the shape of the machine. I liked all the features that it had on it, and it was £100 cheaper. On Amazon it cost me £539, and I ordered it, when was it? I think 4 o'clock yesterday, yeah, 4 o'clock yesterday, and it came today at 2 o'clock, which is really fast. I thought it would take a week or two, because when I ordered my Singer machine from the company itself, it took a fortnight, so brilliant. It was really speedy, so I thought I'll do the unboxing on video just to show you all if you're interested, and then later on I can have a play with it, but I'm not going to film that because no doubt I'll make loads of mistakes. I've got a lot of projects that I want to do, so let's have a look. Just a quick flick through. Yes. This is just where not to dispose it in the bin. Oh, if you can't dispose it in the bin. Not that I would dispose it in the bin. Of course, with a bit of luck, I hope to keep it for a lifetime. And this is just everything that you get in with it. Oh look, you get all them feet, presser feet. Oh, this is just the basic. I might show that in another video, how to set it up, putting the bobbin in, and just some basic stitches, how to wind a bobbin and stuff like that. Yes. Oh, and this is the operation manual. Looks pretty thick, but I bet you that's because it's got lots of different languages in. Is it? Oh. It's all in English. I suppose if you wanted one in your language, you'd have to tell them and they'd send you a booklet out. Yes. So, what did I get here? Now, pull this out. I don't know if you can see, it's the drawer. What did I do? You can, let's see. Yeah, you pull it out. And what was inside here? Nice little white pouch. Oh, and that's got the presser feet in. It's got the buttonhole maker. Yeah, I might do a video on that as well. I've never done a buttonhole before. Yeah, so here's the bobbins, which you stick up the top here. I need to go out. Just pull it out a bit. Yeah, well, you just stick it up the top here and you just wind, but I'll show you that in another video. And there's the presser feet. When I bought my Singer years ago, I bought a load of universal presser feet just to try out. Yeah, so yeah, I suppose I could do a video showing you how to use, what's the use of these. Yeah, so that's that. I'll just put them away. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can open the lid of this, so you don't have to take the whole thing off. I think the only need you would have to take this off, as if you'll just take it off again. As if you're doing, if you're sewing hems of trousers or sleeves, you just slip it over here. Because you wouldn't be able to do it with this on, it would be too wide. Just slip it over here and it's easier, but I think most machines do that now. Yes, so what else did I get with it? Oh yes, I got this as well. Just push this back a bit. I got this little baggie. And it's got spare one of them to go up there to put your thread on. It's got a seam ripper. I've got a better one of these. It's longer and a thicker handle because that's a bit fiddly. The beans so thin, but for a spare handy. I've got some needles. Are these universal? Doesn't say on what size they are, but I don't know. Oh, might tell you in the instructions because some of them have got colours on the top of them. Do I need to go in a bit more? There. Screwdriver, I suppose that's for the maintenance and to take the plate off, the cleaning and stuff like that. I don't know if they're modern machines, I suppose so, put oil in them. I haven't had to put oil in my other machines. Yes, and that's for to go on top for your sewing bobbin, for the larger the reel of thread, and that's for a smaller type one, probably like a Gutterman size. This is to get rid of all the fluff inside here. That's where the bobbin's kept. It's top loading bobbin, and you just open that up and clean it out. What's this for? That's some sort of tool, but I'm sure I'll see what that is for in the instructions. What's this? Here's some more needles. Oh, what's... Just open that, see what's in there. It's like opening a packet of gum. Oh, that's strange. Oh, it's a needle with well, two needles stuck together. I've never seen anything like that before. I have to read the instructions for that. Wonder what that's used for. Me embellishing machine, me needle thread, me embellishment machine that I use for me felts. That's got is it 12 needles? But you put them in individually. I haven't seen. Strange. That's another tool. Yes, so you get them. So I'll just put them away. So the reason why I wanted this machine to make me life easier sewn is that this button here, the start and stop button, so you don't need to use the, let's scroll out a bit, you don't need to use the foot to control the speed. You can just use this button here. This button, what was that for? Oh yeah, that's a reverse stitch. So when you first stitching, you need to reinforce. You need to go back a few stitches to reinforce it. And this, you just press it, and when you sew, it just does it automatically. Whereas on my old machine, you had a lever and you had to press it down, and don't know how many times I'd done it, but it just went straight off the material. Clumsy. Concentrating, I guess. I forget what that button was for, but when I watched a tutorial of it, it looked really handy. This feature was the needle. You can, when you're stitching and when it finishes stitching, you can opt to have the needle up or down. Now I think that's a brilliant feature, because when you're stitching along, and when I, like, because I make art dolls, if I wanted to pivot it and turn it to go down around a curve, the needle was always in the up position. So of course when you're moving your fabric, you could lose the place of where it's stitching and just cause a whole knotty mess. And so this, if it's opted to have the needle down, when the machine stops sewing, the needle stays into the fabric, and then you can just turn your fabric around without losing the stitching place, and it's brilliant. So that was a feature that I was looking forward to use. That's another brilliant feature. When you finish sewing, I don't know if, oh yeah, it's still got it on this machine. Don't know if you can see. There, it's a blade to cut your threads, but this does it automatically. You're sewing and you come to the end of you finish sewing, and you just press that and it cuts it for you. That's really handy for when you're doing like thick lace quilting and stuff, and because you don't want the long threads, because you normally pull it out and cut it here, and then you've got like a long tail on it. Well, sometimes that can get sucked down in there while you're sewing, so that's really good. And I know in the bobbin section up here, this part here. When you're winding a bobbin on to fill it up with cotton to put into your machine, it's got blades here, so when you wind it onto the bobbin, and when you pull it down you cut it down here, so that's very handy. Blades everywhere, and I won't even cut myself. And the main thing that I wanted on the machine was the speed control. With me making art dolls, you can imagine quite a few of them are quite small, especially when I'm doing the hands, tiny little hands. Now, I used to, when I first started sewing, I had a lower control on this foot here. Just get out. I had a lower control using the foot. I could control the speed just by using my bare foot, but I can't now. I don't know if I've worn the foot down or what, but I just wanted a machine with a speed control, so when I'm sewing, tiny hands going in between the fingers and that, it'll go slow. So really excited to use that. It's like slow, medium and fast. And then over here it's got an LCD screen, and it's got, to make life really easy, it's got all the stitches. You can set everything here, and it's got this button here, this one here. You press that, anything you do in here, just see this here, there. See this here. If you're mucking around and you take this off, the machine will warn you and say you've took it off, because sometimes you might take it off for cleaning, and then when you push it back you might not have pushed it back properly, and the machine will tell you, it'll warn you of stuff like that. And it tells you on the screen if you're going for a certain stitch, just say a zigzag stitch. If you're going for a certain stitch, it'll tell you up here what presser foot you need, and just brilliant. Make my life a whole lot easier. So it might take, like on my old singing machine, it could take me a whole day just to stitch one doll up, but this machine will just help me greatly, and it won't take so long, and it'll be more accurate, and the stitches and everything will be stronger, and I'll have so much more fun using it. So I'm gonna set everything up, and I'm gonna have a mess around with it. So as I say, I'll do another few videos just to show you how I wind the bobbin on, and do some simple stitches, or mess around with the embroidery stitches, because on here there's quite a few stitches I'd like to play with. Oh, and on the back it's got letters as well, so that's really good to try out. So that's what I'll do. I'll sign off for now. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been a little bit interesting for you. See you, bye.